want to say hello. Thanks so much for coming out this evening. I'm glad to see everyone, all of these lovely faces. Amanda tuning in all the way from Jamaica, still here, still made it, still excited. And I'm just so glad that each and every one of you have taken time out of your day to be a part of this awesome webinar. So of course, I'm gonna start out with a quick introduction. If we can first, I'm sorry, have Pat. I remembered Pat, hold on, is she on tonight? Pat, are you on? Okay, she's not here tonight. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. For those that don't know, my name is Amanda Wray, and I am the creator of Successful Solution Method. And for those that don't know, I've been in the online space since 2015, of course, looking for a way to produce additional income from home. I wanted to work from home, but not only that, I wanted time freedom. I had just had a son, and I didn't want to go back to work. I was working long hours, and I just wanted something else. I was tired of punching a clock, okay? Not only that, I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck, which is what happens to a lot of people that's out there. They're working and they're just working, making enough to pay their bills. I didn't want to be that person. So I went on a hunt looking for what was out there that I can do from home. And I bumped into so many things. Back in 2015, for those that don't know, what was extremely popular back then was rev shares. Now, I don't know who was into the rev shares or knew about them, but they had a lot of gifting opportunities that was out there, and they had a lot of rev share opportunities. And I was in quite a few. Actually, I want to say about 6 rev share opportunities. I didn't make any money with any of them. A lot of them closed down. People took off of people's money. They were up for less than a year, 6 months, and were gone. And what I realized is that I had a lot of unrealistic expectations. So what I thought is mainly I was going to get into these opportunities. I was going to put my money in, and then that money was going to just flip and create wealth. Okay. And I was just told that there wasn't much to do in order to get paid. That's what I was told. That this was the thing that was going around. You know, you just put your money in and you buy these ad packs, and you make this money off the ad packs, and you know, this was it. I didn't know anything else but that. In 2015, I had joined over 25 opportunities just about, and didn't make any money. And I took a break in 2016, and then I met my mentor. I actually linked arms with someone who has been doing this for over 25 years. And he said, Amanda, it's really simple to do it. And he told me a lot of the reasons why people were failing. And a lot of it was mainly people don't come in and really understand the business. They don't understand what they need to do to make the money. They're not willing to change and embrace the learning curve that's needed in order to be successful. And then mainly the most important thing that he said, and I'll never forget it because this is the one thing that changed my life, is being consistent and stop being a part of the shiny objects syndrome crew, right? The shiny object syndrome, which means looking at each and every opportunity that came across my way. He said, Amanda, it's going to be hard because there are new opportunities that's promoted every single day. And a lot of them look really good, even though they're not. And he said another thing is that most people aren't consistent. They don't stick with one thing until it works. They move around and jump around so much that nothing works because they don't give it time to work. Most of the time thinking that the program that they're in is what's not allowing them to be successful. But what it really is that they're not giving it enough time to work and do its job. Another thing that he said to me that stood out was people don't have mentorship, so they don't know what to do. So they're doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that and dibbling and dabbling. And when you do that for years and years and years and nothing happened, it's not clicking in their head that they just don't have the blueprint in order to be successful. They just keep thinking that it's the opportunity. So I said, you know what? Me being the person that I am, I think that I'm extremely smart. At the time, I thought I knew a lot, but I said, I'm going to put all of that to the side because that wasn't important to me. What was important was the time freedom and me doing what I needed to do in order to get there. This man was willing to hold my hand and take me through that journey. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, it wasn't easy. It was extremely stressful. Why? I didn't have a community of people that I can reach out to. And not only that, see other people doing well. So I'm like, oh gosh, if they're doing well, I can do well. I didn't have that. I didn't have people to support me. I had one person that I relied on to be my go-to when I was feeling like this isn't working. And a lot of the times, it wasn't what other people were saying that had me feeling some type of way. It was the things that I thought of when I went to sleep at night, when I woke up in the morning, when I'm laying in the bed looking at the ceiling, wondering if what I'm doing actually is going to work or if I was wasting my time. And that went on for months. Now, and I'm sharing this story. I share the story a lot, but there's some people on here that don't know me, that this is their first time really listening to this information. And I'm going to just be blunt. The first 75 days, I made absolutely nothing in my online journey. But I had already planted in my head that whether I made money or not, I was going to keep going because my mentor told me to do so. And that's what I did. So think about it. 1 week, 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. I'm talking about of hard work, dedication, building a business from home, doing everything that he told me to do for 75 days. It made absolutely nothing. Now, there's people that do work that work on their online business longer than that and make nothing. Everybody's breakthrough doesn't happen at the same time, right? My 75th day is when I had not my breakthrough, but a light bulb moment, because I remember waking up to $1,000, someone joining my business. And that, I was so grateful, and I felt like the chosen one. I was the chosen one. And I was like, wow, it wasn't even about the $1,000. It could have been $5. It was just like me knowing that what was to come if I would stay consistent. So weeks went by and $100 would come in, $50 would come in, $500 would come in. And then I would have some moments where nothing would come in. But when I really sat down and thought about it, I said, you know what? I'm going to do this for 6 months straight, and I want to see what happens. I made $50,000 in profit within 6 months of consistent work with my online business, doing the same exact things day in and day out. Even when I didn't think it was going to work, even when I didn't want to do the work, that's when things actually started to happen. I had these light bulb moments, and I was like, you know what? I don't have to work a job anymore. Not with social media. No, there's too many people out there for me to be sitting behind someone's desk, punching a clock, coming in at 8 in the morning and leaving at 7 at night, 8 at night, working overtime and overnights just to make ends meet. I don't want to do that anymore. And one of the things that I want to say about everyone that's out there, you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be consistent, and you have to be determined to make it work for you. Another thing that I can say is that everybody's light bulb moments happen at different times, right? I have people that I have worked with for years that have just started earning money online because they finally decided to be consistent with one thing and give that one thing their all. Not making excuses, not coming up with excuses, not worrying about what other people are doing, but sticking with what they need to do in order to be successful. That's what it takes. And I'm only saying that because I was that person. I used to think about, oh my gosh, is this platform going to be saturated? Are we going to run out of people to talk to? Because I see all the top earners making money. Is there going to be enough for me? Why is Sally making a bunch of money and I'm making nothing? Why is Sally getting people to sign up? Worrying about everything else. All of the things that didn't matter is what I focused on in 2015. What did that give me? $0. $0, 0 results. What was I focused on? What was I focusing on? Making the money. Now, if I'm so focused on making the money, does that leave me enough room to focus on the things that I need to do to make the money? Absolutely not. I just wanted to make the money because I wanted to leave my job so bad. And that's another issue that a lot of people have in this industry. They come into the online space because they're about to lose their job in 3 weeks. They don't have the money to make their rent next month. They need to come up with Christmas money for their grandkids. No, that's not the reason you start a business. You start a business for longevity. To have something hand down to your children, to your grandchildren, to your nieces and your nephews. Have something that's sustainable that you can build for years to come. And the reason why I'm saying this right now is because I think that it's really important. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. For people to understand, if you're going to come into an online space, you want to create wealth, you want to create a business that's going to last and that's going to work for you to come, where you have to work a job till 65, 70 years old. You don't have to live off of retirement money. You have to be focused, not on the job you're losing in 2 weeks, not on the rent you need to for next month, not for the Christmas gifts for the end of this month. You need to be working a business because next year you want to leave your job. Because in 6 months, when you have that baby come, you don't want to have to be worried about maternity leave. These are the things that you need to worry about. That's what's important. So many people, when things are not going their way and they're not getting the result that they're looking for, that's what I always hear at the end of the story. Oh, I was really looking forward to this because my rent was due. That's so unbelievable, unacceptable, irresponsible, and unrealistic. That's not how you build a business. Now, getting to the positive side of things. With affiliate marketing, but not only that, allowing people to earn while they build a business, this is one of the easiest things out there. You just have to be willing to put in the work. We're not asking you to go out and spend $30,000 on a Dunkin' Donuts franchise. We're not asking you to go spend $40,000 on a Burger King franchise. The lowest level to start with this opportunity is $125. And you get all of the skill sets that you need within the $125 level to start earning money. You just have to be willing to put in the work. And know in your head that if you do the work, the rewards will come. That doesn't mean doing everything that you need to do for 30 days. And after 30 days, you give up and you stop. And then you come back to me 3 months later and you're ready to go again. That's not what that means. That means going 100 miles per hour, doing the things that you need to do to build your business for at least the next 6 months. The people who are doing extremely well with SSM, they are giving it their all. They went through the trainings. They're applying exactly what they learned. They're not taking any shortcuts and they're not making any excuses. That's what it takes. I had to sit and look at myself. What is it? Look at yourself. What is it that I'm doing wrong? That I've been in an online space for this much time, whatever that number is, and I'm not getting the success that I'm looking for. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves. It's so easy to play the victim. It's so easy to go out there and like, woe is me. But let me tell you something. When you start looking at yourself, that's a hard thing to do. But if you really take the time to digest that information, that's when you're going to either level up or you're going to just be like everybody else. That's it. Are you ready? Listen, one in the chat box. Are you ready to level up? Be accountable. Accountability. That's it. You just have to be willing to level up. Stop acting like the victim. Stop acting like somebody's victimizing you. Listen, this is another thing, the God honest truth. Some opportunities do not mesh with certain people. Every opportunity is not for everyone. That's a fact. I've gotten into some, as a top earner in the industry, I've gotten to some opportunities and I didn't care for them. And it wasn't that they were bad opportunities. It just wasn't for me. And then there were other opportunities that I got into and I did an awesome job. Why? Because I love the flow of the opportunity. I love the way it made me feel. I love the support, the community. I love the energy. Because remember, online marketing in this space is more than just about money. It's about energy. It's about the community. It's about the support. It's also about making sure that you have everything that you need in order to be successful. Do you see the full vision when you look at the opportunity? Do you understand the vision of the owner of the opportunity? Those things are important. So when I'm saying that, it's not to make someone feel bad, like, oh gosh, maybe this is not, it's really to let you guys understand. Sometimes you get into something and doesn't align with what you're looking for. And then you're going to get into other opportunities where you fit right in. The reason why we have crossed over 2,000 members and over $900,000 in payouts, not just about the money. It's about the support. It's about the community. Not only that, the step-by-step training that allows people to see success so quick. So they are excited about sharing the opportunity with others because they've experienced some type of success. That's important. So many people that come to me, Nigeria, Dubai, France, Germany, I can go on and on, Australia, the UK, places I've never even heard of, has said to me, Amanda, this opportunity has helped me to make my first dollar online. I've been in online speaking for 5 years and never made 50 bucks. That's the part that counts. Because if I can help each individual make their first 50 bucks and they've never earned a dollar online, that gives them hope and inspiration that they can move forward and make even more money. And that's what it's all about. Now, I'm not here to say you're going to get rich quick overnight. This is a get rich quick scheme. I'm not here to say that you're going to join this week and by Christmas, you're going to have $1,000 to buy your kids gifts for Christmas. But what I can say is that you're going to get the training that you need to be successful. You're going to get the steps that you need in order to be successful. You're going to get the support, the community, and you are going to be building a business that's going to last for years to come if you get involved with SSM. That's what I can promise you. And that's for the person that's willing to put in the work. Take the time and educate themselves, not focus on the money, educate themselves, because it is education you're paying for. Education that no one else is giving you, especially not at $125. I cannot say honestly that I know more than 3 7-figure earners that come on and do trainings for their members on a daily basis or a weekly basis or monthly basis. Right now, I can think of one, and that's Ray Higgins. I can't think of any affiliate opportunity where the owner comes out and gives their members live trainings on an ongoing basis. None. So, SSM, what is Successful Solution Method? It's an educational platform that allows people to build a business and earn while doing it. The reason why, most people get into affiliate marketing, and in this space, they are building their business, but they're not earning any money. They're building the business the wrong way, or they don't have everything that they need in order to build the business successfully. I have so many people, and guys, before SSM, what was I doing? Let me just give you a little bit of backstory. Before SSM, because SSM came about May of this year, May of 2020. Before SSM, I did a lot of one-on-one coaching. That's what I was doing. People were paying me hundreds of dollars to teach them the things that I know. Not $125, hundreds of dollars. So what I would do is schedule these meetings daily. Like I would have anywhere between 7 to 10 meetings a week with individuals, and I would give them my knowledge. Educate them on the space and the things that they're doing wrong and how to do it right. What did I notice? Because I like to ask questions. I like to figure out why people are failing. I want to know so bad. Why don't they get it? What are they missing? And I would just take in information in the beginning before we would have an interview, and I would meet with them and have the training. I would interview them. I would ask them questions because I want to know. And you know what I heard over and over and over again? My sponsor left me. My sponsor wouldn't do this for me. I didn't know what to do. I got into the opportunity and I didn't understand any of the material. It wasn't broken down where I could understand it. Or I didn't have enough money to keep going. I got in and then they kept asking for more money, and then I wasn't making any money, so I had to stop. I didn't know how to build a funnel. I don't know what a funnel is. I need a funnel for my business. Can you help me? The same things over and over and over and over again. And what I realized is that a lot of these people were failing because they didn't have mentorship. Now, think about it like this. If you want to come into the space, you want to, let's just say, we're not even going to go into 6 figures. You want to make 5 figures a month. Let's just say your goal is to make $5,000 a month. $5,000. That's really not a lot of money. That's like the average household in the US. Between 2 people, $5,000, right? Why do you think you can come into a space and make that type of money without the education? Does that sound realistic? No, it's not. Think about, listen to this, guys. Think about what type of job you would need to have in order to make $5,000, right? In a chat box, really quick. What type of job? Think of one job that you can have that you would need in order to make $5,000. What type of job? Let's just say, okay, nurse, construction, attorney, government job, trucking, doctor, good job, engineer. Okay, now think about it. Dentist, chef. Now, let's just pick, somebody said a professor. Now, let's just take a professor, right? To be a professor and to make $5,000 a month. Can you just go knock on someone's door and say, I want to be a professor, give me the job? Absolutely not. You have to go to work. You got to go to work. You got to go to school first. You got to put in the work. You got to go to school for a certain amount of years. Not only that, you have to spend a certain amount of money as well in order to go to school. After school, if you get your degree, right? You got to start paying the money back. While you're paying the money back, you may get a job as a professor or whatever it was we were talking about. You can't just go in and knock on somebody's door and say, give me the job. I want to be a professor. I want to be a chef, whatever it is. That it doesn't work that way. So now you're coming into the online space. You need to think about those things. How much education do I need? What type of platform am I going to utilize? How much time am I going to give myself to really get my business off the ground? And what do I need to do in order to get there? These are the things that's important. Because if you think you're going to just come in and start making $5,000 and it's going to be like, boom, 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 it's not going to happen. People send me messages all the time about other people that are doing so well with the opportunity. And when they give me the name, I'm like, do you know how many years this person has been online? Do you know how huge their following is? Do you know how much work they put into the business? Have you looked at their page? All of that matters. And you have to build the foundation first. That's one thing that I realized in the industry. What I was doing wrong, I had no foundation. So, and you know what I started thinking about? A tree. I wanted the branches and I wanted the leaves and I wanted the cherries on the tree without the roots. I wasn't even thinking about the roots. That wasn't even, it's like I planted the seed and I wanted the branches. I didn't think about the roots. I didn't think about how much time it needed to flourish and grow. I was like, get me straight to the leaves. I need the leaves. I want the cherries on this tree. It doesn't work that way. But again, coming into an opportunity and having unrealistic expectations because of what you see and what you think you know is the reason why you fail. You cannot build a business without the groundwork. For a tree, the groundwork is what? The roots. A tree don't just blossom in one day and then you go outside and you got like this huge tree with all these leaves. No. When you pull that sucker apart, where did it all start? The groundwork. And then think about it. Once the groundwork and the foundation is built, is it hard to pull that tree from the ground? Can you just go and just dig that tree up once it blossoms and it's this huge oak? Can you just go in and take a shovel and just pull that sucker out? No way. The foundation is so grounded. Think of your business like that. When you're building it for your first 6 months, you want it to be so grounded that if somebody comes by with a shovel, they can't even push that thing because you done built that thing so, it's so grounded, it can't move. You know what some of you guys are doing? You're coming in and you're building this baby plant. You're building a plant that when the smallest wind come by, it pushes and knocks the whole thing over. That's what a lot of people are doing in the industry. They're not building a tree, they're building this little plant. One storm comes and the whole thing tips over. It's not even grounded. That's what I don't want for leaders in the industry, for SSM members. I don't want that. The first thing that goes wrong, woe is me, oh, I'm the victim. Oh gosh. No communication. You're not even trying, like nothing. No communication, no, just fall over. Huh, I'm falling over. What? The first wind you fell over? The first bump in the road you fall over? Build the tree, something that's gonna last. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. You know what's so crazy? I'm so passionate about what I do because I've been on both sides. I've been on the losing side and I've been on the winning side. I've been back on the losing side. I know what it looks like from both ends. But not only that, when I was failing, I realized why I was failing and how to fix it. So now all I want to do, my passion is to help people fix it because I know it can be fixed. That's what it's all about. A lot of you guys, and like Dr. Stan had said in one of our meetings that we have trainings by Dr. Stan, our breakthrough trainer. And I remember one of the things that he said, and I'm going to move on to the presentation. I'm not going to keep you guys that much longer, but I remember him saying one time, a lot of people, sometimes people don't use their own brain. You want to work from home online, but you're listening to your sister who's a doctor or to your brother who's a lawyer who knows absolutely nothing about the online space. How? Why are you doing that? That's not going to help you to level up. You need to be moving with people that are in our industry, that knows this business, that has your best, they want to make sure you put your best foot forward and you have all of the information that you need in order to be successful. You're not going to get that from your sister who's a lawyer and your brother who's a doctor or your aunt who's a chef. They know nothing about this space. Nothing. I want information and I'm lost about something, confused. Guess what I do? I pick up my phone and call my 6-figure friend that's an affiliate marketer. I don't call my dad who works in a hospital. He'll be like, this is like foreign language to him. So you have to be careful about where you get information from, who's providing the information, and what are their true intentions as well. Because everybody don't have the right intentions for you. They don't have your best interests at heart. That's not going to come. That's very few and far in between. I'm telling you this. Because it took me over a year to get a mentor. Nobody wanted to mentor me. People were either afraid I was going to take over, or they just didn't have the time for me, or they didn't want to give me their secrets. That's what was happening. And I was like, gosh, you got to be somebody out there that's going to just give me the information I'm looking for. You got to be somebody. And I found that person. And that person literally changed my life. I didn't start traveling on a plane until I was like 24, 25 years old. I never went on a plane. I never really had a vacation. I never really even left where I lived. I grew up in the slums. I never went to Florida and travel to different parts of the world and experience different cultures and different ways of life and different everything. Like, I never experienced it. I didn't even know. All I knew was what I saw on television. That was it. I didn't even know that things like that really existed until my sister, who was younger than me, started traveling before me because she was in college and she had friends that traveled. And then she would send me pictures and I'm like, wow, this stuff is beautiful. Like, I want to see that myself. And then because I never was on a plane, I was scared to get on a plane because I never experienced that. But I'm like, this is what I want, right? So again, stepping out of my comfort zone, getting out of my own way, allowing somebody to teach me the skills that I needed in order to be successful, and being consistent is what has allowed me to have my breakthrough. And that's all I want for every person that is a part of SSM. For you to come and learn the basics and then move up. As you learn the basics, you want to learn more. You move up gradually and you learn more. That's what I did. I didn't do everything at once. I learned a little, applied more, learned a little, applied more. So I'm going to go to the presentation. I'm not going to start right from the beginning because we went over a lot of that. But what I'm going to do is go over what makes us so unique and different from other programs, because a lot of people want to know that. What is so different between this opportunity and other opportunities that's out there, right? So what makes us so unique mainly is the fact that we don't focus on selling. We don't have people going out there spamming their links and trying to have fake conversations with 100 friends and family, spamming their link in Messenger. We don't do any of that. Notice because of the approach, we have a different approach than most affiliate marketing opportunities. We have highly targeted traffic. We have people that come to us, highly targeted traffic. Let's talk about that. That's people who are interested in what it is that you're doing. I specialize in traffic. That's what I'm good at. Why? Because I studied traffic for years. Not only that, I've tested a lot of traffic, so I know what works and what doesn't work. That's what I'm good at. So what I did was, when I started SSM, I started out with my own following in the traffic that I already had. As the money came in from the people that I brought in personally, I took that money and divided it amongst the people who were coming in behind me. That's how SSM was built. When I came into SSM, I didn't need people's money. I had my own everything. I had my own traffic. I have my own list. I have my own following. For those that don't know, I have over 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I have a email list that at one point was over 150,000 emails. I have over 7,000 followers on Facebook. I have like 5 Facebook groups with tons of people and information in it that I've built over the years. How did I learn this? Mentorship. I specialize in traffic. So when I first started SSM, it was a way to give back. I went out, I targeted my list, my following, my subscribers. I had a huge webinar. And when people came in, I took the money that was made from my following, my people, and I divvied that money out amongst the new people that came in that have never made money online. I didn't know that it was going to grow to be 2,000 people. I was just trying to help the next person and inspire someone. But by people getting those $50 banners, $125, $300 banners, they were motivated to keep coming. And that's how we flourished to earn $900,000. It was just a little bit of a give back that I did from my own following that pushed people to go and work and build their business. And because people are getting paid, it's easy for them to go out and duplicate what they are learning. Because it's not just about learning, it's about learning and earning while you're using the platform. So in the first month, we made thousands of dollars. I had people that was excited about SSM. And I just kept pushing that money back out to the members. I did that for over 90 days straight. So everything that came out was come back in because of the support, the community, the drive, and the training. Okay. So that's what the highly targeted traffic is that we have. Okay. Right now, our Facebook group is almost at 12,000 people. That's a lot of potential members. We have people that are coming in every day from all parts of the world that are learning how to build their business. This platform is unique because it's more than just the money. The results are consistent. It's a hands-on approach. We are a community that's highly engaged and growing. We teach people how to grow a business the right way. What you learn will allow you to earn online for years to come because this is an evergreen product. Evergreen. You can use it for as long as you want, okay? When you come into SSM, these are all one-time payments. These are the different packages that we have, and depending on what package you choose is the educational material you're going to receive. If you want to know what's in each package, all you have to do is get the link from the person that invited you to this webinar. They will give you the link that will tell you what's in each package. So we have the bronze, which is $125, silver, which is $325, the gold, which is $500, platinum, which is $1,000, and then the diamond package, which is $2,000. What I love about it is that once you pay, you have lifetime access to your package. Lifetime access. You can go in 24 hours, 7 days a week and review the information that is there. Not only that, as a member, you get access to our Telegram chat, our Facebook group, you get access to our trainings, okay, depending on what level you're coming at, depends on how many trainings you have access to, and you can join our webinars that we have every single week. So what I want to do is take this time, we're going to do a few testimonials. We have about 10 minutes left. I hope that this information has helped somebody to understand what SSM is all about and what this movement, because I truly call it a movement. Why? Because we're building leaders and we have people that are finally able to see at the end of the tunnel what they should be experiencing when they build a successful business and they really work on their business. So if somebody could send me a message on Facebook if they want to give a testimonial, I'll go ahead and hit the mute button and we will get started. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, I'm hitting the mute button. Hold on here. Hey, Kevin, can you hear me?
Yes, Amanda, I can hear you.
How you doing,
How you
Kevin?
doing today?
Good, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
Good. Just excited about, this program. Very excited about this program, and I just want to let the people know this program, SSM, is your one-stop shop to success, guys. I'm telling you, if you've been struggling to earn your first dollar online, if you've been struggling to find a good mentor, if you've been struggling overall just to understand the concept of marketing, learn, all about learning the foundation of marketing so that way you can excel. You want to take a look, trust me, they're doing you a huge favor because what we have here is something, I mean, unbelievable, because I can attest to it firsthand. I've been struggling for a long time. And once I plugged into this system, this program, everything has turned around for me. And that's why I told Amanda I will always be grateful for her, always be grateful for her, because this has truly changed my life. You'll have success, guaranteed. So that is it. Thank you, Amanda, for creating this beautiful platform. And, you know, I'm excited about it.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And I'm glad to have you with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Better, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
How you doing?
I'm very well. Thank you so much. I'm better from London, and I've been in SSM just a little over 12 weeks.
Okay, so 3 months?
No, it's
Okay.
been an amazing 3. And also I'm a full-time nurse as well in the UK. So really my time is really, really tight, but I was looking for something that would really fit into my busy family life, as well as to be able to earn extra income, because it's all about trying to create that time so that I can as well go from full-time to part-time from what I'm doing, so that I can have more time with my children, definitely. So I've been in the online space for like 16 months before joining SSM. And I can tell you, I have a little results, really. It was really a lot of work to put in a day in order to get those results. So when I joined SSM, I actually joined so that I can probably learn some skills to better what I was doing, really. That was my main reason of joining. But once I come in, I saw that what was being offered, I'm like, wow, I wish I had found out about this long time ago. Probably I would have been in a better place when it all started. Okay, so it was really, really great that in under 2 hours a day, you could get so much results. And the great thing about SSM is that even though you haven't been able to recruit anyone, you still gonna get paid if you are doing the task, which is something really, really great, because no program actually rewards you for your hard work without really, I've not seen it anywhere. You do what you need to do, and it's just so amazing that Amanda has created this as a way to actually reward everyone, really, irrespective of where you are. So as soon as I came in, I saw all the learning levels. I'm like, I'm going all the way to the top. So really, I was really ready to go all the way to the top. And it's so amazing. It's fun. The community is lit, really. People are really, really interested to support you. I can reach out to anyone and say, oh, what is happening? I think maybe am I missing something here? And everyone is willing to help. It's so great. We move as a team, which is really, really good. Most other programs don't have this. Everybody's just trying to do what they need to do to maybe to better themselves, really. But we really move here as a team, the community, and the training, really. I think it worth more than whatever you're getting. Even though if you come at the lowest level, what you're getting worth thousands, and it shouldn't be taken for granted. So for me, I'm going to say to anyone who is here tonight, really, if not for anything, come in and learn the right way to do it. If you are a network marketer right here, maybe you're invited, and just come in and learn, really, because I struggle a lot in my previous what I was doing. Oh, maybe message 100 people, message this. I wasn't willing to do that. I felt it didn't sound right. And it's great that I'm in SSM. I'm taught the right way to actually do things. I'm taught the right way to actually present myself for people to see me as a leader in the online space, which is really, really great. I thank you so much, Amanda. I thank you, all the success coach, everyone in SSM. You are all amazing.
Thank you so much, Betta. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And like she said, she's a nurse, right? A limited amount of time, but she still finds the time to do her 2 hours a day, right? Because that's what you need to do. You need to have time to build your business. And I tell people, if you want it bad enough, you will find the time. So that's what it's all about. Hey, Karen, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How are you, Karen?
I am doing great. How are you, Amanda? Enjoying Jamaica, my island?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, I've been with SSM for just about 2 months, 2 months, 1 week now, and my mind has just been blown. Like ever since from day one when I joined the opportunity and I started going through the training, I felt as though I was getting months of information. Like within one training, I was getting months of information. I started my online journey back in July of this year. Uh, Backtracking a bit, I am a database administrator by profession, and I've been doing it for the past 20 years. The problem I'm having with my job is that it is so demanding. It takes all of my time. It is so demanding that my daughter, who is 13 now, she told me about 2 years ago that she'll never be a DBA like me because she doesn't want to be working all the time like I do. So I started looking online for an alternative to, transition from my current job to something that will give me more time, and I'll still be able to pay my bills, to still be able to afford my living. And so when I started my journey, I got into this opportunity that was pretty good in terms of teaching the basics of what affiliate marketing is, but it was a very expensive program, and it's an iTicket offer, and I was promoting that offer for now it has been about 6 months doing that, and I've only made $152 to date. I started SSM 2 months ago, and I've already earned over $3,000. And I consider myself to still be a newbie as it relates to the whole online space. But what I've come to realize, and one of the things that Amanda always speak about, is being consistent and sticking to the training, sticking to the blueprint, listening to your mentor. Oftentimes on these webinars, she speaks about what her mentor told her to do, and even when she wasn't seeing the results, she still continued to do it. And that is the mantra, that is the approach I have taken with SSM, to just continue doing what the training says and apply what I'm learning. And to date, what I've been seeing is I've been getting hit so much on my messenger with people asking about the opportunity that I can't even believe. It's like the training says if you do this, that will happen. But when I'm seeing it happening, it's still unbelievable to me. So guys, if you're on the fence, if you're here and you're thinking about getting into this opportunity, I would encourage you to do so, because the community, the support, the success coaches, everything is here for you to succeed. The whole platform is designed for you to succeed once you're able to apply yourself and to implement what you learn and to be consistent with your daily activities. That is my testimony for tonight.
Yes, thank you so much, Karen. And that's the thing, with I heard the part about you was in another opportunity and he gave you a lot of educational training, but then you only made $150. And that can be, especially when you're coming into a high ticket opportunity, that could be very disappointing, very disappointing. I was there. And what people don't understand, because sometimes people like high ticket, but there's not a lot of people out there that can spend right from the start a ton of money to get into an opportunity. But not only that, if you're buying education and you don't know what to do with it, it's not worth it, right? It really makes no sense. Like, I've spent thousands of dollars on educational platforms, and then I would go and buy somebody's training that cost me $300 to $400, and it was way more information, and it was more useful to me than it was for the one that I spent $6,000 on. And sometimes that's the way it works. But what I love is the fact that you didn't give up. Even though you was in a high ticket, you spent money on that opportunity, you were still willing to go out there and find something that works for you. And I'm glad that you were here with us. I appreciate you. And for that short period of time to make that kind of money, that's great, because you are really still brand new and there's a lot to learn. But not only that, you're still in a growing, you're going through the growing pains, I call them. But I'm happy that you're here with us, and congratulations on the money that you've made so far. So we're gonna go ahead and do one more testimonial, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Rhonda, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hi, Amanda.
How you
Hi.
doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm hanging in there.
Those testimonials were amazing. Like, I'm sitting over here just like, I can't even believe it. It's just so inspiring to hear everybody else's testimonials, right? That's the best part about getting on these webinars every week, I swear. It's just so inspiring. But I've been in the online space for about 6 years now, and I've taken plenty of programs and implemented what they said, and you never got like the meat and potatoes, right? They would just tell you, oh, go do this. And you're like, well, how do I do that? Like, I don't know how to do that, and they'd be like, well, figure it out. You'll find a way if you really want it, right? And you're digging and you're working and you're trying to figure out all these things, and you still aren't having any success. And you're feeling like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I'm putting in the work, I'm doing the hours. So when I was introduced into SSM, I can tell you, the very first training, when I opened up the training and started watching it, my jaw was just like dropping. I was literally on my phone texting Monica going, oh my God, like, this is like gold. Where has this been all these years? I mean, that was literally what I was thinking. It was like, if I had known this stuff years ago, like, it's simple. And the way you break it down in the training, Amanda, it's so step by step and simple that even people that are just starting online can do it and have success. And that has just been truly gold. Truly gold for me. It's been changing my life. Like, I'm having so much fun. The community is amazing. There's so much support, and there's always more. It's so fun. You can even go back and watch the trainings again, because when you do, you're always finding little things that maybe at the beginning, when you first started, you didn't understand, so you missed it, right? Then you go back and you're like, wow, how did I miss that? Like, now I gotta like start doing this, or you tweak little things, and it's just amazing. I can't even tell you how excited I am to be here, and just the value of the training is unbelievable. So just thank you so much for simplifying it and just making it so good for everybody.
Yes, thank you so much, Rhonda. And I'm grateful for you too, Rhonda. You're doing such a good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, you really are. So I just want to say, guys, I hope that this information has helped to enlighten you, but not only that, inspire you. I hope that the testimonials have opened up your ears to hear what's really happening and how people are having success with this platform. If you are here and you're already a member, one of the suggestions, it's just a suggestion, go back, go through the trainings, really get involved. If you need to miss your day one, do so. If you are earning money, level up, because peak season is right around the corner. You just need to level up. Go through the trainings more than once. Our community is here to support you. That's what we're here to do, is to support people, and we don't want people to feel like they're alone. Communication is key. Communication is key. All right. If you are new to SSM and want more information, get back to the person that invited you to the webinar, and they will be able to help you to get started. We have a public Facebook group. If you want to see what's going on there, you can ask the person who invited you for the link to get into the Facebook group to see what's going on. Everyone stay inspired, stay blessed, and we will see you again next week, Wednesday. Love you guys, and have a great night. Bye, Mark.